Friend, do you want your Bougainvillea plant bloom heavily like my plant? Then please see the video and listen carefully what to do with your plant right now. Some simple tips will help your plant to bloom marvelously within 1 month. Now, let's start it. First of all, this is the time of repotting Bougainvillea. If the monsoon end in your place, then try to repot your plant within mid-October. While repotting, we need to cut off the older feeder root. The older feeder root become inactive when the plant become completely root bound. So repotting is very important things to do. At least once or twice a year, repotting is very important. When we trim the older feeder root and use new soil media and repot it again, then new feeder root develop. And when the new feeder root develop, the plant started growing new branches, and that will help our plant to bring plenty of flower within few weeks. In Bougainvillea plant, we always say to maintain a proper and well drainage system in media. For making a well drained system in media, we can use 30% coarse sand, 30% compost and 30% garden soil and 10% any kind of organic manure like bone meal or steamed bone meal, horn meal, or any kind of organic manure we can use in this 10% ratio. Mustard oil cake, groundnut oil cake, or any kind of oil cake can be used in this manure, and you can include in this 10%. Little bit of single superphosphate and muriate of potash or sulfate of potash can also be used. In an 8-inch pot or 10-inch pot, we can use half teaspoon of single superphosphate and half teaspoon of muriate of potash in soil media. Bougainvillea plant requires 7 to 8 hours of full sun for proper growth and high blooming. Another important things that we need to keep in our mind, that is pruning the branches. Pruning of branches is also a very important thing in Bougainvillea management. If we keep the plant in shady area, then we can see some larger branches containing plenty of green leaf will appear, and that will not bring much of flower. But if we prune all these kind of branches and keep the plant in full sun, then you will see this type of beautiful bloom in your plant. Water management is also a crucial part of gardening. Bougainvillea don't like high watering. It like moderate watering and partly drought situation. If we give our plant little bit of rest by not giving water for 2 to 3 days, then we can see the plant will reduce its leaf growing and some older leaves will fall off and new bloom will appear immediately from the nodes where the leaves were. But this practice is only for older plant. At least 2 years old plant, we can give this trace treatment for getting more flower within few weeks. But avoid the sensitive plant in this kind of treatment. Generally, hardy plant responds this treatment very well. After completion of repotting, we can use balanced NPK as a foliar spray within 1 week after repotting, and we can repeat it every week. Micronutrients or seaweed extract can also be used while spraying the NPKs. If we repot our bougainvillea within October, then we can get plenty of flower repeatedly after repotting. At least February month, we can get 3 times of blooming from every bougainvillea plant. Some other liquid fertilizer can also be used for boosting the bloom or growth also. Another biopesticides are very important in bougainvillea, that is Kaka or Super Sonata. At least twice a month we can use these bioinsecticides at evening time. It will help controlling the mites and also it is a vitamin for our plant. So if we use continuously all the year round, then our plant will become very beautiful and attractive. Friend, hope you like this video. We will again meet in other video discussing the other part of growing bougainvillea in this season. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.